Hi.
Thank you guys for taking the time to come up and express your concerns. If you look up, I don't know that any of these stripes are real or not. So I was a naysayer before I realized any issues. 12 years ago, I was exposed to it by a person in Wisconsin. And I looked at him kind of with a third eye.
Yes.
I didn't quite believe what he was saying. And if anybody's questioning what I'm talking about, it's the chemtrails.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm not talking about contrails.
Yeah.
I had an individual come in my office about 2 weeks ago and actually admit he owns an organization, but wouldn't talk about the bad, harmful side of it. Only talked about the good sides of what they produce. So I decided to do some research before I dove in on the bill, and decided I was going to take it on full.
Thank you.
There's 37 plus thousand patents for
Wow.
weather modification, of which a majority,
How many are owned by
20,000
Gates?
or so,
Yes.
are owned by the feds, and
Oh.
the rest are privately held patents. Now, I don't know if anybody knows how a patent works, but you don't get a patent because of an idea.
No.
You get a patent for a working model.
Yes.
A model that actually has been tested in the environment that it's supposed to work in, not just in a little box. So it is, in effect, true. And this individual validated the truth. Now, you'll have some people that say cloud seeding is okay, for drought-stricken areas where they want to farm. And if that's your state and you guys want to
Do it there.
go ahead and okay it. The one that really concerns the majority of the people, and that should concern all of us, is blocking out the sun.
Yes.
Using aluminum.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely.
The rays that we need every single day.
Yes.
Vitamin D is important. I don't know if
Yes.
Yes.
It is.
have the doctor come back and talk about vitamin D and the absorption of it. But
Yeah.
at the end of the day, we need the sun, and it's important. But we don't need the
Right.
chemicals that cause Alzheimer's,
Right.
that cause Lou Gehrig's disease,
It's
hormone
insane.
disruptors, and the litany of other issues that we're seeing plague us. And it's not just in the sky; it stays there for 15 years, according to this expert that came into my office. So, and if you put those out there, and you continue to put them out there, when this is if it doesn't help it. And so, the ultimate goal of some of one of the billionaires that has spoken out for this is to block the sun out. I don't know about you, but I don't want an ice age.
Yes. No way, Jose.
It's important for us, and the health of the country depends on the sun. So at the
Yes.
end of the day, after doing the research, I'm no longer a naysayer. It does exist.
Good.
But it made me start taking videos of the sky
Yes.
every day. In fact, so much so that my kids are like, "Dad, you really need to keep doing that."
Yeah.
And so I'm doing it selfishly for my own kids, but it's for everybody else's kids at the same time.
Yes.
So I'm a state house rep. I ran for office, not because I'm a politician. I am now. I don't want to be a liar. But I'm never going to have the politician mind.
Good.
I'm a business owner. I've run several businesses in the state.
Good.
Software integrated with healthcare. I own a good portion of an MSO that owns 100 physician offices in 7 states.
Wow.
I don't want this job, don't need this job, but I think God put me in place for something, and I don't know what it is yet.
Good. Good for
Yeah.
God.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
I'm not going to bore you with my dream and how I got into politics, because it's a unique story, and that's for a different segue and a different discussion. But I think I was put here to solve this problem, as well as some of the health conditions that we see that plague the country.
Good. Yay.
I'm ag. I own cattle.
Good.
By the way,
Yay. Woohoo.
methane happens naturally.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about the gas that comes out of a cow.
Yeah.
But that's a component of it, and we certainly don't have too much methane in this planet.
No.
So ag is important. Proper fertilization of property, meaning let the farmers burn their property. They don't need to pesticide, and they don't need to add any kind of chemical.
No.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
Yeah.
100%.
Absolutely.
Free range.
Those are a couple of things I work on. Most of everything I do is a bill that I've come up with, conditions that I've come up with, that I've seen in my own life that are plaguing, the development and growth of the human being, not the segregated person they put us in, the buckets that they put us in. We're all here as one.
Yes.
Unite as one.
Yep.
We can never be divided.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yay. Exactly.
So thank you guys for coming up here and taking the time. And sir, thank you for your service to this country. I know you don't want to be pointed out, but I saw your hat.
Thank you.
With that being said, I appreciate your time and courtesy for allowing me to come out here and speak to you about the issues I see. Keep looking up, take videos, and make sure that you talk to your congressional members to make sure they push this across the country, not just in our state.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.